Oh, I am so sick of a blender today. And it happened again. So today what happens when I open up a blender, my mind, my brain, everything just shut off. Although I intended trying to spend some time to creating some content for you guys, either tutorials or videos, the whole process just shut off when I opened up a blender, because I've been working on a project in the blender for a couple of days straight. So this is just something that is going to happen to you, and also for the future myself, I'm gonna rewatch this video as well. So in this video, I'm gonna give you 5 tips how to deal with the burnout, and I know that day will come to you and that day will haunt me again. Let's talk about it. So the tip number 1, when actually having a creative burnout, the first thing I did was stop. That's how simple it is. So for you guys, just stop right there. Don't need to push yourself to get into there, since you already feel that exhausting, and we are all adult, you know how that feels. What I'm saying, in the creative industry, they were talking about inspiration is for amateurs and pro doesn't need it. For me, as a freelancer, as a business owner, I'm running my business. I'm not choosing this lifestyle and the way I live for a reason, because I want to work for a lifestyle. I want to creating something for myself, and I do have control of my life. So if you had some experience working for a company, for a studios in the past, or somehow doing a full-time job, you know what is professionalism supposed to be, because you need to be show up on time, do the work, and get out. That's how simple it is. However, when you're actually running your own studios as a freelancer, as an artist, that you need to having certain control and the space and this breathing room for yourself in this creative process. When you're quoting a job or doing something, you want to planning additional days or a couple of hours more, whatever. You just need to getting some more time for yourself in order to really having this as an insurance, the work being solidly done. It doesn't mean you're not going to get a work done. Don't feel shame about it. There's nothing wrong to take a break. Tip number 2, when you have a creative burnout, I would suggest you to stop and reset your workspace. And just stop right there to look around, to look at your workspace, and getting something reorganized, to move some tables around or some small things to getting more space and more organized. As you know, my table on the other side usually have some cameras on the top, but I moved the other way, and I actually clean up the other entire space on that way. So I spent a couple hours to really kind of like feeling I need to have a fresh environment and really make me feel better. Then I can really come back, get into it in a couple hours or in the next day. That really helps me. It just refreshed the whole feeling, because I need something new, and also I want to feel more comfortable, because a lot of times I don't know how organized you are. A lot of times you're just grabbing things in a timely manner. Over a period of time, I know your desk or working stations are usually getting a little bit messy. If you don't have time to really clean it up and reset, reorganize, eventually you will feel like the stress and the environment, everything is messy, and you're just going to have this kind of moment to feel like burnout, because majority of the time the burnout is coming from the uncontrolled stress. So this is tip number 2. Start reset your workspace and get a fresh start. And tip number 3, when you have a creative burnout, is you need to be aware. You need to be aware and recognize this type of burnout is normal for creatives. It is very normal when you're working for a project for a long period of time and your body's getting tired, and although you're excited to getting things done, you're trying to organize everything, sort everything out with your control. But a lot of time we are not really working like a machine. We can eliminating all these variables happen in our lives. There are so many factors contribute to the creative burnout. I'm not a psychologist in this, but I'm sharing my experience with this, because when I'm actually having the creative burnout, I knew this is normal. Let these ideas and the feelings and flow in and flow out. Your mind is capable to really step out of the situation, to see that as a third person's viewpoint, to seeing what's happening with my mind and with my body. And in my personal experience, I feel like these burnout moment is really a temporary thing. If you really think this is something that happened to you for a long period of time, you don't think you have any control, so go ahead kind of seeking for healthcare professional to help you in that way. The tip number 4, when you have a creative burnout, you actually need to treat yourself a little bit. Maybe this sounds a little bit weird, right? However, I know you have responsibilities. Either you're a young adult studying in the university, you have a lot of academic stress coming from school, or you're a working professional, you have a family to support. There's a lot of stress coming from there. I know all these financial stress is coming from the work, from the families. It's not really easy to just stop and to get rid of it. They're there. However, you need to take care of yourself, to really treat yourself a little bit better. Without really taking care of yourself, you wouldn't be able to take care of others. Think about it when we are in the airplane. The safety instructors always talk about it, take care of you first and then take care of your kids. So that's one of the ideas that you need to making sure you're the important person in your families, in your universe, in your life. You need to be valued that. I know responsibilities out there, the stress is out there, but you need to treat yourself during this burnout period. And for me, I'm actually just stop there to really cooking some healthy meal for myself, get enough fruit and vegetables. That's going to make me feel I'm really spending time to treating myself as individual better and to planning for the long game. We're actually playing a long game. We're not really living on project by project. You need thinking a little bit bigger scale about your life, about your career and your family. So creative burnout is a tiny bit timeline that just stop you right there. You can get over it when you're capable to zoom out at the moment from your current situation. Okay, so this is the tip number 4. You need to take an action to really treat yourself. Do something you love and get started from there. And last but not least, tip number 5, when you have a creative burnout, it is actually share it. Sharing it with your families, talk to your wife, talk to your parents, whatever. Just speak it out when you having time to socialize with your friends, whoever. Talking to someone to express your feelings really help you out. For me, I'm lucky enough I have an audience that watch my YouTube channel to listen and to see what I do. Be able to talk to you guys to really share my feelings. Sharing this empowers me quite a bit because I know this is going to help a lot of people, or especially young creators, get into this space and experience this type of feeling, which is something that I recognize is very important for creatives. And this is also the whole idea of why I'm creating this series of videos to connect people. Sharing your feelings about creating burnout is not showing you're amateur. It's not you're being unprofessional. You are basically just being human. Because I know you're one of the hardworking person. I know you're holding a lot of responsibilities to trying to push your work and services to getting yourself and your families a better life. But there are times or moments that you just need to take a break. Just like this. I hope this type of videos can really trigger your thinking process, and some days when you actually have a burnout moment or burnout day, when you're working with Blender, come to watch these videos, rewind your brains, reset your mood, your workspace, everything. And you know eventually what makes artists successful is not just some super long hour crazy artwork days. It is all about consistency. We want to have a long life career. We can continue doing what we love and to enjoy our life as a happy individuals. And thank you so much for watching, and please hit likes and share if this is helpful, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.